Polymelia. Polymelia is a rare genetic mutation that causes a person to be born with more limbs than usual. In most cases, the extra limbs are deformed, shrunk, or non-functional. However, this wasn't the case for Deepak Pawan from India. He was born with 4 functional arms and 4 functional legs. This led many pilgrims to visit and worship him, as Hindu deities are often depicted with multiple limbs. Eventually, scientists discovered the limbs came from a parasitic twin that had fused with him in the womb. Although the limbs weren't fully under his control and moved randomly, they were surgically removed, allowing him to live a normal life. Myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy. This condition gives people superhuman strength due to a mutation in the MSTN gene, which normally limits muscle growth. In affected individuals, muscle mass is more than double that of an average human. A famous case is Liam Hoekstra, who could do a pull-up at 8 months old and had a six-pack by age 3. Remarkably, this condition has no known medical complications. Hyperthymesia syndrome, hyperthymesia. People with this rare condition have an extraordinary memory and can recall large amounts of seemingly random information. However, they can't choose what to remember. For instance, they might remember what they had for lunch years ago but forget what they studied yesterday. Their memories are vivid and automatic, often triggered by dates or events. Sadly, this condition can lead to loneliness and difficulty letting go of painful or traumatic memories. Fewer than 100 people worldwide have been diagnosed. Stoneman Syndrome, fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. This disease causes the body to regenerate damaged tissues with bone instead of muscle. Over time, this leads to the formation of extra bones that fuse with the skeleton, ultimately immobilizing the patient. These extra bones can't be surgically removed because new bone simply grows back. It's the only known condition where one organ system turns into another and is almost always fatal. Savant Syndrome, often associated with autism or Asperger's. This condition enables exceptional abilities in areas like art, music, math, or memory. Most individuals excel in one specific area. For example, Stephen Wiltshire was able to draw a detailed map of London after seeing it only once from a helicopter. However, people with Savant syndrome often lack social skills. Congenital insensitivity to pain. About 1 in 25,000 people are born with this genetic condition, which disables the body's ability to feel pain. While they can feel emotions and touch, they can't feel injury. This makes pain-related learning impossible and often leads to serious injuries or death during childhood. Interestingly, the village of Vanji in Sweden has an unusually high number of people with this condition. Tetrachromacy. Tetrachromacy allows individuals to see a broader spectrum of colors than normal humans. While typical human eyes have 3 types of cone cells, tetrachromats have 4, enabling them to distinguish colors that appear identical to most. Though debated, it's believed to exist in a few rare cases, especially in women. One woman was found to have a 4th cone type intermediate between M and L. Congenital syndrome. This rare condition gives people superdense, nearly indestructible bones due to a mutation in the DLX3 gene. People with it have reportedly broken baseball bats or survived car crashes. However, it comes with side effects such as brittle teeth, fragile nails, and dry, flaky hair. The condition is being studied as a potential treatment for osteoporosis. Hyperlaxia. If a child between ages 2 and 4 can read fluently and is obsessed with numbers or letters, they might have hyperlaxia. While they can read words out loud, they often don't understand them, making it a form of fake reading. The cause is unknown but appears to overlap with autism. About 84% of hyperlexic children are also autistic. Vampire syndrome, hypohidrotic ectodermal dysplasia. This condition gives people pointed teeth, pale skin, dark eye circles, thin frames, and no body hair. The lack of sweat glands makes it dangerous to be in the sun, as their bodies can't regulate temperature. Actor Michael Berryman famously has this condition, which inspired many fictional vampire characters.